having meditated for over 10 years, there's two things that are key to be able to sustain this practice and also become good at it. And this is a skill like anything else. Like when you learn to drive a car, if you learned how to cook, you learned how to read and write, this is no different. Those two things are discipline and practice. If you can do both of those things, you will become good at meditation and you'll see big changes from it. And discipline and practice a lot of the time means showing up when you don't feel like it. And this is what can hold a lot of people back, is that they say they don't feel like doing it, they don't have time to put into the practice. And ultimately, without doing those two things, you cannot get good at this skill. What happens is when we have discipline with meditation, it means that we learn how to settle the body down and overcome ourselves. So when we meditate and we lie down and our body says, actually, I don't want to do this, I want to get up, I want to go and do something different, and we say, actually, no, we're going to continue with this practice, that is you overcoming yourself. And this is what takes a lot of time, because everything you think about and feel, even your emotions, a lot of it is hardwired from the past. So the past is the known. You know exactly what went on. You know how you feel about the past. And with meditation, you want to move into the unknown, which is the future. And when you meditate, what happens is a lot of thoughts can come up and emotions that you've potentially buried, experiences that you don't want to think about, or that have been in your unconscious mind and you just haven't really processed them fully. And these can start to come up during meditation when you start to relax fully and go into slower brainwaves. And what happens is, if you think about it in your conscious day-to-day life, if you think about something you don't particularly want to think about, you probably distract yourself or you try and change the subject. But what happens in meditation is that you can't really do this. You have to actually face the emotions or the experiences that are coming up through the meditation. Of course, you can decide that you're going to run, or in this case, you're going to stop the meditation and come back to your 5D world, which is your life. But ultimately, if you choose to continue with the work and actually continue the meditation, regardless of the emotions that come up or the thoughts that come up, what's going to happen is you actually end up liberating that energy that has been stuck. So all those kind of unconscious thoughts, all that stuff that's in you that you're working through with meditation, if you're patient and disciplined with it, that's the stuff you're going to liberate out of the body. And what happens is you actually free up that energy level to use for energy that you can actually use for the future you want. So what happens is the more you keep meditating over time and over time, with each session that goes on, you end up freeing yourself from the past. And you end up freeing yourself from the known. So everything you've known up to now, all the ways you've felt, all the habits that you've had, you're able to actually shift those into a new way of being. And discipline and practice are the two key components of being able to get to this point. And this is effectively what you're doing when you meditate. You are breaking the habit of being yourself. And yes, this is a book by Dr. Joe Dispenza, which I've mentioned before on this channel. But ultimately, that is what you're doing when you are shifting energy. You're moving out the old ways of being and moving into the unknown, which is your future. So keep up the meditation practices, because with discipline and practice, that is the key ways in which you're going to notice changes with this work. Of course, this can take time, so you have to also be patient with this, because changing yourself, your emotions, and working through all of this stuff that's in you does take time. So don't put a time pressure on this. Don't try to achieve certain things with your healing journey in certain times, because it's not helpful. It's not really going to be really useful with this approach. I think the main key takeaway with meditation is to learn how to be able to sit through uncomfortable emotions that come up and not run away from them. So face them in the meditation, process them fully, and you're going to find this actually frees up a lot of space that you would have been taken up by focusing on stuff from the past or not being healed fully from different events. And I've had in meditations where I've actually gone back to certain events. And what happened was, during the meditation, I actually went back to the event and I saw it in a different light. So it was uncomfortable, of course, to go back to an event from the past, but it was obviously necessary for me to revisit that and to then view it in a different way. So then what happened was, my thinking around that when I came out of the meditation had changed. So I had changed my emotion around it and changed my thinking around it, which helped to actually release that from the body. So discipline and practice, extremely important with meditation. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I still am learning as I go. I still learn something every week with my meditation practice that I didn't know before. This is a lifelong journey. It's not anything, there's no shortcuts with this whatsoever. But keep going with it, keep your practice up, and you will notice changes over time as you shift out that old energy and move into being somebody else.